Hello and welcome to the Canine Log Airscent demo. I'm going to show you how easily this software is utilized to create your Airscent training logs. If you focus in the top left hand corner, there is a blank picture box where the mouse cursor is located currently. This function allows us to attach your organization or department logo or simply a picture of your favorite canine by utilizing the attach canine picture. Jumping ahead, I'm going to click on the Open Airscent training log. I have already created a log to speed things along a bit. As you can see, it focuses on log ID 1. The date utilizes a calendar function, which is a point and click. If I click on the calendar, it pops up the current month and the current date that is entered. And if I were to simply select today, it would change that to today's current date, March 6, 2011. The dog's name or canine's name is an object box that will let us enter and create an unlimited amount of canines. So if I type in the canine name, it's going to ask us if we want to create or add that new entry to the list. So I go ahead and say yes, select done, and there it is. We can go back and select from the list our various canines to use for our Airscent training logs. Subject's name is basically a text field that we can type into along with the terrain searched and the terrain name. Again, the date functions in the software are simply a calendar function that are utilized through point and click methods. The times are in military time. A lot of this is pretty self-explanatory. The size of the search area, again, is a text field that we can type into. Temperature, humidity, wind miles per hour are the same, a text field. Wind direction is a list that's been populated with the variations of the wind direction that it could be, with calm as being one of them. The POD present is a text field. Dog gave alert is simply a yes or no answer. Barometer is a list, again, that's been pre-formed or configured along with the weather conditions. Dog found subject, yes or no. Dog performed refined, yes or no. List indicators is a text field that you can enter text into up to a limited amount of space, whereas the report notes is an unlimited text field. You can enter in as many notes as needed here. Again, the sign date is a calendar function that we can click on and grab a date through point and click methods. If we focus on the top right hand corner, if we wanted to view or print the current log, we can do that by simply clicking on open, and it will pop up the training log with the current data that you have just entered. I usually don't sign the form until I print it and utilize it for court or a hard copy. Again, on the top right hand side, we can search for specific reports or logs that we have created based on the date. To narrow it down a bit further, you can type in the date and search on the canine's name should you have worked a variation of dogs or canines that day. And the same with entering the date and entering a subject's name if you wanted to narrow it down further. The weather button here, Weather Underground, was kind enough to let us utilize or reference their URL. If we click weather, it will go out to an online website, weatherunderground.com, and we can key in the zip code if we know the zip code, or we can simply type in the city and state, and it will focus on the weather in that particular area based on the times that you can reference or look at. if I type in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, hit enter, it's going to come up with today's date automatically. And you do need internet access to use this function of the software. But if you look at the data that I'm scrolling down through, it's got all the pertinent weather information that you may or may not need to keep track of for your logs. And again, on the left-hand side, you can see it's narrowed down further by the particular time frame for that date. If we wanted to link or reference a GPS map or a JPEG file from another type of map reference that you have, we can simply browse for that map. I've got some that are already created out here. And basically the file name is referenced to the log ID you're on. So since we're on log ID 1, it's going to automatically link the JPEG file or the GPS map that you are referencing or linking to this log ID, so that would be 1. And if I save it, it should pull in the GPS file or the JPEG file as mentioned, and it says a GPS map file was linked, which is a good sign. You can also use this bitmap image function, which allows you to utilize Microsoft's Paint, and you can also sketch your own diagram or map and link to the software if you choose to do so.